I kept trying to get the right thumbnail on this one because this is this is gonna be a really good one. All right, guys, this one's entitled The DOO-DOO Narcissist. Thank you for joining me tonight, because this is gonna be one for the books. Okay, listen, there's a TikToker. Her name's Tijuana_. Oh my gosh, I don't have my the cell phone's up here now because I'm only on YouTube Live. Tijuana_. Gosh, what's her name? And she's so funny, and she does this thing, and she gets like her echo mic out. She's like, "This is a DOO-DOO alert, a DOO-DOO alert." Well, tonight this is a DOO-DOO alert too. Okay, this is unbelievable. All right, this is one of my, and thank you guys for staying on with me for way over an hour. I want to thank Nate for putting together Discord for all of us, and I want to thank my client for writing in the story to me. Pitbull Bill. Oh, I want to write in. I just want to say thank you for writing in your stories to me. Thank you for your really kind comments while I was trying to heal with a lot of stuff going on, and I'm trying to live my life and all this stuff too. And all the people that have continued to come to me for coaching, thank you so much. Thank you so much. All the people that are donating and wanting to do things and have ideas, thank you. You guys are lovely, and I love you. All right. Are you guys ready for this story? All right. This is coming into my client. We're going to call her T for right now because we just want to protect her at all costs, because this DOO-DOO alert is severe. It's severe. This is a DOO-DOO alert, guys. All right. All right. Here's her email to me. All right. Here's the story on the gassy narc at work. Okay, this is taking gas and fart humor to a whole other level. This is what I'm about to describe to you guys, and the level of narcissism here with the DOO-DOO alert. All right. I have just recently gotten a new job in an office. My job was invoicing, but it was quite different from any billing or invoicing I have done, so it was quite challenging. 3 weeks into this, another girl was hired. She seemed so fun, so relatable, and I instantly liked her. Oh, doesn't this sound familiar? She was fun, outgoing, and seemed very kind. We hit it off instantly. She started bringing me gifts every day to work. Ay, ay, ay. She would decorate my office space with cute little decorations, buy tons of candy, and put it in my office. She would buy me gifts, buy me cute office supplies. She spent tons of money. Then one day, I noticed people at work were gravitating more towards her. She bought them gifts and engaged them verbally as well. She suddenly started ignoring me, saying mean and rude things. She started to down me, and I noticed she spent lots of time with the bosses. She started telling me that they were so impressed by the way she caught on so fast, and told me they were disappointed in me. All of a sudden, I was non-existent to her, and she stopped buying gifts and ignored me. She went out of her way to say rude things to me. She would buy them gifts, bring them to lunch, so I guess was triangulating me. Yes. Then all of a sudden, she started to give me orders. When I was talking, she would interrupt and tell me to shut up. She tried to isolate and leave me out of all things like lunches and activities her and others were doing. In the meantime, she had me thinking I was going to be fired because I had not progressed like she proclaimed to have. She seemed like I couldn't progress because she had dominated all the boss's time with the gifts and talking and dominating their attention, and thus she got most of all the training. She started coming to my work cubicle and backing her 500-pound rear end on me. This is no joke, you guys. I want to give you guys the visual of this person. Okay, she's literally at least 500 pounds, which has nothing to do with it, but but it does when I get into this. She started backing her 500-pound rear end on me and letting big farts rip on me. She would walk away laughing. I would be horrified if I even did that by accident in a workplace. One of the managers outside my department noticed how she talked bad to me, bossed me around, and farted on me literally. She talked to me and I told her all of it and how upset I was. Then she went to HR on me. She ended up getting wrote up after HR had a meeting with me and got in a lot of trouble for what she was doing. This is just, this is why I have to read this to everyone. The next day she came to my cubicle, demanded all of her gifts, candy, etc. she had given me. I told her to go ahead and take everything that was there. But then, the next day she apologized. She started crying, told me how sorry she was, and then I forgave her because that's who I am. For about a week, she walked around the office talking about how anyone on the past had done her wrong, had suffered dire consequences. Anything from a cheating spouse and divorce to terrible crippling car accidents. She even talked about how she went to a Wiccan store and bought stones for her protection against evil liars in the workplace. And she's announcing this in the workplace, that everybody was out to get her, but she was going to get them. Weeks later, she asked if I could give her a ride to the store. Well, I did, just to keep the peace around the office and around myself. Nobody had ridden in my car because it was a new car, except for my dad. 2 days after that ex-narc started contacting me hard and messaging me and calling and etc. I ended up, unfortunately, spending the weekend with him after I had avoided him for 2 years and been strong and resistant to him. My ex-narc was in my new car and asked what this weird-looking wood object was in the side passenger cubby of my car. I didn't even know anything was in there. I picked it up and immediately got the oddest, weirdest, creepiest feeling about this object. It looked like a smooth wooden wand. It was very, very creepy looking. I threw it out of the car, wondering where in the world this weird object actually came from. That Monday at work, the farting gassy narc was talking about spells and witchcraft, and it dawned on me. She put that thing in my car. God gave me discernment, and Tracy did help me to see after she did that. I actually gave into that narc's Hoover, and I spent the weekend with him. So I'm pretty sure those two things are tied and connected together. Yes, they are. Now, the tables seem to be turning in the gassy narc. Everyone sees through her lies at work. They have taken things away from her at work. Everyone thinks she's gross for farting and acting like she's 3 years old. She brings kids' toys to work. I've heard that narcs are actually kids. Many think that she's completely unprofessional and loud and obnoxious. Yeah, she is, and so is her rear end. I've even had the big boss come and thank me for my hard work, for always being there, for staying out of drama. And she is always starting drama. I learned my lesson that love bombing is love bombing no matter who it comes from, whether it be a boyfriend, a family friend, or coworker. I love you, Trace Face. Feel free to share. I don't care if you use my name because I crack up about this farting 500-pound narc. One last thing, she writes. She came over to my cubicle today, started backing her huge rear end up on me and said, "Do not step another foot in here. Do not do what I think you're about to." And I said, "Do not step another foot in here. Do not do what I think you're about to do." She started to laugh and announced very loudly to the entire office that, "Hey, I'm not going to fart on you. I just pooped before lunch and there's nothing left inside." Who in the heck does this, she says. Does she have no shame? It's horrifying. Guys. Yeah, Lady Maiden, she announced to the entire office that she took a huge crap before lunch, so there would be nothing left for her to fart. All right. You guys know I think farts are funny. I've been on the channel and I think it's funny. I've got my cup out just for today's context and, it's funny. I think it's funny. I think that God gave us farts for laughter and, I think it's funny. But there is a line that's being crossed here. And look, Paula and I from NarCon are about to do this entire series on narcissists in the workplace, okay? And I can't wait to delve into this, but as almost like an intro to narcs in the workplace, you guys need to listen to this. This is beyond sick. You want to talk about demonically possessed people? Like, it's all about a time and a place, but when it is crazy. Is it not crazy? And it's 100% abuse, Carrie. Exactly. She's using her farts to abuse people. I mean, you can't make this up if you tried. She's farting on people in the office. This woman is demonically possessed, and as you can see, she's involved in witchcraft. All right? Dark witchcraft. Darkness. And when people are engaging in this kind of dark stuff, they think things like this are acceptable. I'm waiting for this demonically possessed person to get fired. I don't even know how she's even still allowed in the office. She's not only done this to my client, she's done this to other people. She literally backs her 500-pound rear end into someone and lets it rip on them. She farts on people in the office, you guys. I'm not making this up. This is a whole nother level of demonic possession. And do you see how this goes? She is beyond sick. It's sick. It's beyond gross. Oh my God, Toddzilla, I haven't seen you in like 4 years. Are you okay? You're alive. I love you. I hope you're doing great. But you know what, guys? This is just, I don't have any words. Do you guys have any words for this? I mean, you know, when she first got into the office with my client, she was telling my client how it's beyond bizarre. I know I don't have any words either. She was telling my client that she's, that she has a doctorate. She was telling my client she has a doctorate degree. What does she have a doctorate in? Office farts? Like, she's nuts. And she was saying how, like, all these people were jealous of her in the past and they fired her. They always have a story. They always have a story to go along with their dysfunction. Yes, my mother did that amongst other nastiness. I think the shock value. Yes, you're exactly right, Christy. It's the shock value. They really do want to make people uncomfortable. That's what it's all about. You just hit the nail on the head. She just wants to put on her narcissism with this kind of shock value, knowing it's completely inappropriate, it's disgusting, it's nasty, it's inappropriate, all of it. And it's like saying, hey, look at me, I get away with this. No, there is no excuse for that kind of behavior, Lady Maiden. Maybe she's not human, 500 pounds, and she's just farting on people. This seems not human to me, Jennifer. Jennifer, you have a lot of knowledge about people getting involved in witchcraft on a very dark level. Maybe you have more knowledge about this than we do. She left. Now, remember the part of the story where she left that stick in my client's car? I find that to be very evil. She did that on purpose. That's like a spell. She left. It almost looked like a whipping stick. She showed me the picture of it. That's sick. That's sick. And she was doing some kind of witchcraft spell from a very dark view on my client. She was. They have some Fuber excrements. I have some more stories, maybe not suitable for your audience. Hey, listen, Todd, you haven't been here for a few years. My audience has seen and heard it all. I'll tell you that. Yes. See, Jennifer is exactly backing up what I'm saying. She did a spell on that stick, and that is energy, 100%. That's what I said. I knew it. It's creepy. When you feel the creepiness, believe it. So guys, look, this is a DOO-DOO narcissist on a whole nother level of narking it up. Let me know what you think in the comments as to what is going on. And, this is disgusting, you guys. I find fart humor funny, but this is a whole nother level of just gross and ridiculous and nasty and just, she actually made the fart humor for me like it's not funny. And when someone's doing that and they don't make it funny anymore because they're taking it to a whole other level, well, you know what? We're not going to be friends. You're not funny. There's nothing funny about your 500-pound rear end backing up and putting your butt on me and farting. You know what? To my client T, listen to me. Record this woman, because if she gets on the internet acting like this, it's game over for her farting narcissism. Okay? It's game over. That's what you got to do. Record her. Blast her. Put it right there on the TikTok video. This is my coworker that thinks this is okay. Then HR will probably finally do something about it. Then your boss will these bosses and HR people, let me tell you something, and Paula and I are going to get into this in our series. They don't care about you. Most of them, I hate to tell you this, they don't care about you. All right? They care about you filling a seat, filling the project, filling the job. All right? They don't care what you have to endure to get your job done. So when you make it known that this is what's going on right in your office, all of a sudden it goes viral, then they start paying attention because they have to. Because otherwise, if they're not accountable to it, they're going to let this stuff go on. And that's disgusting. You got to wash your clothes every time you're around her. It's just nasty. Can't make this up. You heard it here first on the Trace Faceit YouTube channel. Yeah. Reverse Hoover. Reverse, yeah. Yeah, we'll go back, Jen, and listen. This is nastiness. Like, this woman, we need to put her on blast. I'm sick of people like this. You're disgusting. I hope one day you see this video and you know we're on to you, okay? Your farts actually aren't funny, okay? Mine might be funny because I'm not throwing it onto people's legs and I mean, you are just a whole another level of gross, and you are demonically possessed, and you need help, and your disgusting things you're doing to my client and putting sticks in her car with your witchcraft, you're going to get it, okay? You're about to get it, all right? You're on blast now, all right? And we're about ready to expose you, just like the rest of them. Keep it up. Keep it up with your big load. All right? You're disgusting. Who in the heck do you think you are to literally fart on people? I mean, you are a whole nother level of completely crazy. All right. Well, you heard it here first, guys. I am Trace Face. It's time we all face the truth together, and let us wait for my client's victory and all this, because this is just nasty. It's a whole nother level of nasty. All right. I'll talk to you guys very soon. I'm sorry it's been a while. I had a lot of stuff going on, as you guys know, in my personal life, and some very amazing things have happened along the way. But anyway, I love you guys very much. I don't love people like this. Okay. And they're going to get it. That's it. That's it. I'm Trace Face. Let me know what you think in the comments. It's time we all face the truth together. And I hope if you're new here, you stay with me in my journey and all the things we talk about with nasty people, with people that actually are funny. This thing is not funny. There's nothing funny about this. We're laughing because she's just so gross. But and people that are very inspiring to us, we're gonna showcase them too. Talk to you guys soon. Toodaloo.